What's up, LNC fam? Welcome back to another video. Unfortunately, it's not gonna be a Porsche video. I know a lot of you guys been waiting for the final video, but we ran into some problems. As far as the parts go, some of the parts are back order and we're waiting, so hopefully I'll get them soon. And I didn't want to make a video halfway and then make another one. I just want to focus and make the last part completely finished video. So we're waiting. It's a waiting game. So once I get the parts, we'll continue working on that. So for now, the project is on hold, but luckily I think we're gonna get another project. I've been looking at this car, 2022 Alfa Romeo SUV. Nice clean car, clean title. Damage doesn't look too bad. Just couple doors and probably a rocker panel damage. So yeah, 2 doors, little scrape. But other than that, the car is perfect. And then let's look inside. Inside, brand new car. What can you say? Black interior, and then the curtain airbag deployed and the seat airbag deployed. So really nice car. So if everything goes well, we should be able to buy it. And it's located in Texas. It's original clean title. The problem is it's missing the key. So that's the only downside about this car. But other than that, perfect car. So if everything goes well, we should be able to buy it. My max bid gonna be 25 grand. I'm not gonna go over 25. Because once again, it doesn't have a key, so that means it's gonna be a little headache, you know, to make the key, to get the car back to driving condition, gonna have to tow it to the dealer, so gonna have a little headache, lots of work to get that car back to a driving condition. So we're not gonna go too crazy, we're gonna go humble on it, and if we get lucky, we'll buy it. If not, wasn't meant to be. So auction starts any minute, and I'll show you guys the live auction as well. Let's go. And I'll be bidding from my phone, so wish me luck, guys. Okay, let's go, 89, 19. It's a $50,000 car, so if I get half price, it will be good. Let's go, don't even bid. Come on, I'll take it, 22. 150, you 22 450, 22 650. Come on. Okay, let's go. 22 9, I'll take it. Come on. Okay, reserve 23 off. Ooh, reserve is off, so that means it's a pure sale. Okay, I got 2 more grand to play with. Come on. Don't bid. Come on. Woohoo! It looks like we got ourselves a new build, man. I'm excited. 23.5, that's a pretty good deal for a brand new car, and it's a clean title, so I'm excited. Just got a call from a shipping company and they said your Alfa Romeo is here. Come get it. So let's go and pick it up. Since the car does not have a key, we gotta meet him at the dealership and program the key right away, and hopefully we can just drive the car off the trailer. And we'll be taking the good old band. Always comes to the rescue. Man, I'm excited to see the Alfa Romeo. Hopefully it's gonna be an easy process. Program the key, drive the car off the trailer, and we should be good. And we'll bring her back to the shop. I just pulled up to the dealership and we're gonna go order our key and see how expensive it is. Hopefully not expensive as the McLaren key was. And we got the keys to success. Guess how much it is? I haven't even opened it. Let's open it and see what it looks like. Brand new, we just have to program it, but we're good to go. And it's not as expensive as the McLaren was. We paid 156 bucks. Right here, 156 bucks. This is what I'm talking about. Now, like for McLaren, $8,500 bucks or 86. I forgot how much it was already. But yeah, well, now we just wait for the car to arrive, and I'm gonna try to get my guy out at the same time, and we could program the key and drive the car off the trailer. So that's the plan. We'll see how it's gonna go. I'll keep you guys in the loop. And my Alfa Romeo arrived. Okay, we got the jumper hooked up. One of the guys came out. He's gonna program everything right now, and hopefully we could drive this thing off the trailer. No surprises.
Is that battery disconnected back there?
Let me check. I had to put the jumper in the back. For some reason we weren't catching anything. Well, we got power. That's a good thing. Let's throw this over here. And hopefully it'll start. I see lights blinking. That's a good sign. Yeah, I had to climb through the back and pull this to open the gate. Crossing my fingers. We'll get this thing going right now. Little progress. We got the car off the trailer, but still no fuel. For some reason there's a fuel cutoff, and unfortunately the dealer doesn't know how to turn that off. So I called the tow truck. I'm gonna bring it back to the shop since the key is working now, and I'll figure out the rest of it, how to get this thing up and running. But underneath the car there's a little bolt you screw in and you put the car in neutral, so that's how we got the car off. So quality towing finally arrived. Actually pretty quick, 20 minutes and they're here once again to the rescue. Yeah, we'll bring the car back to the shop. Something got to do with the fuel. We're not getting the fuel, so I'll mess around at the shop and get this thing all squared up. Got the Alfa Romeo loaded on the trailer. We're gonna go to a different dealership so they could get this car up and running. Still can't figure it out, the fuel cutoff. And I've been digging around, and they're saying you need a special computer, which is a dealer's computer, to get it going. Plus this car is 2022, so nobody has the computer for it. So we're gonna go to a different dealership. The other dealership said they could reset that, no problem. And we should be run and drive. So let's go to the dealership. We're heading down to the dealership. They're 30 minutes away. They're in Anaheim. And the funny thing, the dealership in Irvine, the one is really close to me, they're saying because the airbags deployed, they cannot reset the car. It won't drive till I replace the airbags, which is completely baloney. I learned that already from the Ford experience, that you cannot trust the dealer. Gotta get a lot more opinions. So I called the other dealership. It's a little farther down, the one in Anaheim, and they said yes, no problem, just bring the car and they can reset everything. He's like, you just have to reactivate the fuel, but the airbags, if the airbags are blown afterwards, you could still move the car around, drive. You just gotta have lights on the dashboard. And the other dealer saying no, there's no way possible to get the car up and running. I gotta replace all the modules, all the airbags, gotta get the car ready 100%, and then they could reset it. Dealers, I feel dealers, a lot of people that work there, they just don't know anything. They know how to do brakes, change oil, and change tires. Everything else, they're just blind, going and guessing with their computer. So unfortunately nobody has the 2022 computer around here, so I have no choice but to go to a dealership and have them reset everything. So hopefully it's gonna work, and we'll find out very soon. I already got a new battery, and then the little sensor that goes on the battery, it deployed. I checked it with my tester, so we're not getting any connection there. So that's the only thing I had to reset, and now the car cranks. It wants to start, but there's no fuel coming in, so it's just So that's the little update we got on the Alfa Romeo. First experience so far, not pleasant. Try to figure it out how to get this thing up and running. That's why I hate buying cars that doesn't run and drive. Pretty much just 1 week it's gonna take to figure it out how to get the car up and running. So that's the plan. So I'll see you guys at the dealership. Just pulled up to Alfa Romeo dealership, so probably should go somewhere right here. Woohoo! Our car is finally up and running. See? I knew there's a way. Moral of this story and why I'm recording this, not try to put anybody down or anything, but always call different dealerships, because one dealer could tell you one thing. For example, in my situation, they said I gotta replace the airbags, replace everything, and then they could get the car up and running, which is nonsense, because we always work with cars with airbags deployed. Yeah, the light's not gonna go away, but at least the car will be running and driving condition. So, and that's exactly what happened. Took it to somewhere else, to a different dealership. Maybe the tech is more experienced and they figured it out. So never settle for nothing. Always find a solution. There's always got to be a solution to every situation. So, all right, let's head back to the shop. I'll start ordering all the parts. I didn't want to order any parts till I get the car up and running, but now since we have the car up and running, full swing, baby. We'll order all the parts, hopefully get them within the next couple of weeks or so, and get this car back on its feet as soon as possible. See you guys back at the shop. Just got the Alfa Romeo off the trailer, so we got some good news and we got some bad news. So we'll start with the good news. The good news, the car runs and drives. The bad news, let me show it to you guys. When you start the car, see the car starts no problem, but it shakes like crazy, especially when you put her in the drive or reverse, like the whole car is vibrating. Can you guys hear that? So I'm thinking it's my engine mount is damaged. I could feel the vibration coming from here, so that's my logic. The engine mount is damaged somehow because of the accident. And if you look at this way, the engine's kind of leaning down on this side. So my bet is something wrong with the engine mount. So we got a new one coming. I also ordered all the parts. I ordered 2 new doors and rocker panel. I was gonna fix this, but then I looked at it, too much damage and gonna have a lot of body fillers. So I'm gonna do a clean job. I'm gonna do section here, section up here, and over here. So we'll get a lower panel and replace everything. And obviously 2 new doors. I gotta get 2 airbags, this one and curtain one, and a seat belt. So while I'm waiting for the parts, they said about 2 weeks for new parts to arrive. I'm gonna remove the airbag module, SRS module, and I'm gonna remove the seat belt, and we're gonna send that out to L&D so they could fix it, rebuild everything, and by the time we'll get the seat belt and the module, I should have the rest of the parts and we'll start working on it. So that's the plan for now. Let's pull the car inside and start working on the interior. Let's go. Yeah, especially right now, it's like crazy vibrating. I don't know if you guys could hear that or not, but it sure is vibrating. Got the car inside of the shop, so now we could start working on it. I'm gonna start with the seat belt. Gonna disconnect and remove the seat belt first, and then I gotta start digging for the airbag module. Probably my guess somewhere over here. That's where they're usually at on other vehicles, so I'm guessing they should be the same. Seatbelt should be pretty quick for the most part. So we'll take this apart and we'll take that apart for now. Let the fun begin. First time working on Alfa Romeo, we get to learn something new. See, with being a collision center, you learn something new every day, especially with the technology. It just keeps updating, and yeah, lots of work sometimes, but sometimes you get lucky, you get a nice clean hit and that you don't have to do anything, just repair, and sometimes you get a little headache like this to get the car going, but I got a good deal on it. That's why I bought it without the key. Usually when you buy a car without the key, there's always gonna be some kind of a headache to get it going, but we're past that, so we're good. So let's continue working on the interior and we'll go from there. So first thing, we're gonna remove the seat belt. So I gotta pop this cover. And then I gotta remove this bottom cover as well to get to the actual seat belt. Yeah, remove this side piece, so now we could scoot the seat forward all the way to get to the bolt. And here's the bolt. Just remove the seat belt, so that was the easy part. Next, I'm gonna remove the seat anyways. I'm gonna have to get the seat redone, and I gotta put a new airbag. Just remove the seat and also remove the side seat belt. So now we could send that out. So now comes the fun part. Try to locate where the airbag module is located. I think I'm gonna remove this cover first and hopefully I could see something underneath. Okay, let's do this. We got some progress. Finally found the airbag module. Usually all of them are somewhere down in the middle under the center console. So it's right here. You guys see that? So that's the airbag module. So I gotta remove this. Almost out. 4 more bolts and it's completely removed. Okay. Finally, we got to it. Boom, and that's the SRS module. Yep, so we just gotta rebuild this guy and we should be good. So we're done for now with the interior. So those are the 3 pieces I gotta send out and get rebuilt. The seat belt, the module, and the tensioner. So we'll get those 3 things rebuilt. And then the seat, once I get the new airbag, I'm gonna take it to my upholstery guy. He's gonna replace the airbag and sew the seat back together because it's a nice clean break. So he'll just redo the seat and it's gonna look like brand new, like nothing ever happened. So for now, we wait for parts. Hopefully I'll get the engine mount bracket for the next couple of days. So we'll replace that right away. And then we wait for the 3 big major parts, the 2 doors, and then the rocker panel. So that's the plan. So I got the Alfa Romeo up in the air on the lift, and let's go see what's going on and where's that noise coming from. I already removed the under shield and I noticed some leaks right here, and then this bushing is completely gone, and the engine mount bracket rubbing against the engine mount. And this side, that's how it's supposed to be. So this rubber piece is supposed to protect. And on this one, it came out completely. And I called the dealer to order one, and they had one in stock. So that makes me question, is that a common problem for them or what? So here is the new bushing engine mount. So very, very strange. So I don't know what happened, but we got a new one. So we'll replace that real quick right now, and hopefully that's it. So I start taking everything apart, and I notice there's oil dripping from the engine mount. So I guess it has like pressure oil in there or something. Very strange, never seen this. I guess something new. See, it's dripping, and maybe from the impact I put too much pressure on this right side and it popped. I'm not sure what happened. So that's the little situation we got going on. So let's continue removing this and we'll see what's going on. Pretty tight environment, hard to get in here. It's gonna be fun putting everything back together. And it's removed. Oh. So yeah, it popped, so that's why it's leaking oil. So that's the old one. So this is the new one. This is the old one, just ripped completely apart. There's some damage up here too, so maybe that's from engine hitting from the vibration. Okay, so we'll put a new one, and it should sound like a brand new car. Should be very smooth. That's it. We're finished. Let's put the car down, start the car, and see how it sounds. All right, now let's go check and see if it makes any more noises. Yep. Smooth like butter. Super. Yeah, very strange. I don't know how that happened, but I busted the engine mount completely. But yeah, runs really smooth, nothing shakes. I love it. That's it. We could start doing the body work. And I also got the curtain airbag just now, so we're gonna start installing the curtain airbag. So I just went on a little test drive, and something's making noises in the back on this side. So let's check it out. And look what I found. The strut completely broke off. What the hell happened here? That's very strange. Okay, let me remove the wheel and the fender liner so I could see what's going on, but it's completely snapped and making lots of noises. So let's take a look. It looks like just this plastic piece broke off, and that's why the shock is loose. Wow, I'm shocked how cheap they make those cars. Come on, why would you put plastic on your strut? But it looks like something funky happened with this car. Either they're going off-road or something, but this is very strange that it just snapped like this, the plastic. Okay, let's remove that plastic piece, get a part number from it, and order a new one. Wow, this is very, very cheap stuff. Why would somebody make such a cheap design? This is crazy. Just a plastic piece. I'm gonna go take a quick trip to the dealership, and I guarantee they have this in stock available, because this is very, very bad design. Any bump or anything and this thing breaks. Unbelievable. Why would you put a plastic? That's new cars for you, my friends. The newer they get, the more plastic crap they put on it. So let's go to the dealership and we'll go from there. Take the good old S-Class, never lets me down. But yeah, stuff like that happens. It's been a while since I bought a car like that, where it's like one thing after another. And by the pictures and the looks of it, I would never be able to tell if the bushing is bad or the rear shock is busted completely. Yeah, I took it for a little test drive and it's like bum 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 making crazy noises. So I was like, great, what else is new? Well, luckily it's not a big deal, but still not pleasant feeling, you know. So hopefully they have it in stock. We'll buy it right now and install it, and we should be good as far as I know, crossing my fingers. But yeah, perfect example of sometimes you get a nice car, sometimes you'll get something like that, one thing after another. Luckily the parts are not too expensive, like the engine mount, that was $160, and it took me, I would say, like 3 hours to replace it. So now, same thing with the shock. It's gonna take me probably a couple hours to replace everything. And it's really hot outside today. 95 degrees, sweating bullets. All day at the shop, just sweating. Who needs a sauna when you got a shop? All right, enough of this talk. Let's hit the road and I'll see you guys at the dealership. And they had the piece available in stock. Wasn't too expensive either, only $52.70. Ching ching! So let's go back to the shop, replace this little guy, and our car should be running dry. But yeah, they make this stuff so cheap, I can't believe. Any big pothole or anything like that, this thing will break right away. So very cheap, very cheap. So it's supposed to go like this. Put this bolt back in. Okay, now I gotta push this in and then tuck it in there. So I had to lower the car, this way I could put a little pressure on the suspension and I could put the bolts through. Now we could install the wheel. I think now we're finished. Hopefully, crossing my fingers. Let's remove the car from the left, take it for a little test drive, and we don't hear no more noises. That means we're good. All right, let's give it a try. Car still starts, but I got lots of lights on the dashboard. Drives like butter, very smooth. Oh yeah, much better. Drives like a brand new car now. Yeah, overall super happy. Everything seems to be okay, no more noises. So now we could start rebuilding this bad boy. I already got a new roof airbag, so we're gonna install that next. And hopefully I'll get the 2 doors and the rocker panel sometimes later this week. So more goodies came in for the Alfa Romeo. So here's the seat, and then this is the curtain. So right now I'm gonna go drop off the seat at the upholstery shop. Oop, almost dropped the airbag. We don't wanna do that. We still need this one. So right now I'm gonna drop off the airbag and the seat so they could change the airbag and re-upholster the seat. So we'll take the whole car to him. So we'll remove the seat up there. Luckily he's not too far away. We'll remove the seat, leave the seat with him and drive the car back, and then we'll start replacing the roof airbag. So that's the plan. And luckily my guy is really close. He's just like a couple blocks from our shop. And if you guys remember previously, I removed the seat. So right now the seat is actually loose. It's only hold on one bolt. So once we get here, I'll remove the bolt, give him the seat, and we'll drive back to the shop. And I brought my tool with me. Okay, so now we could remove this seat. So I got a seat and an airbag.
Okay, thank you very much.
And it's a clean cut, so...
Yeah.
So next week should be ready?
Maybe Friday.
Maybe Friday? Okay, I'll come back on Friday. Man, it's been a very, very hot week for us. Right now it says 103 outside, so very hot. So right now I'm gonna replace the curtain airbag. Here's my new one, straight from the dealer. So for the most part should be pretty easy. Just gotta take this apart. This is already apart, and the back end, and then we'll replace the airbag. Okay, so now we gotta remove this piece, and then the roof should drop somewhat. All right, just installed the curtain airbag. So now we could start putting everything back together. It ripped a little bit, but not too bad. Enough where we could still save it. And same over here, everything is tucked away. Just installed the roof airbag. I'm still waiting for the module, seat belt, and the seat. So I should get that hopefully in the next couple of days, and we could wrap up the interior and we'll be officially finished with airbags. But everything came out nice. Everything's replaced, tucked away, and ready to go. So I got a seat belt coming, airbag module, and then for the final, the seat. So for now, it's waiting game. We wait till the rest of the parts come in, and we'll continue working. Just got a phone call from my upholstery guy. He said, Dr. Vlad, your seat is ready to go. So let's go and pick it up, and we'll take the Alfa Romeo. So this way, we'll install the seat right away and go. I also got my tools. And this is my seat for now. So today is Friday. I dropped it off on Tuesday, so pretty quick. He actually called me yesterday and said it's ready, but I couldn't pick it up yesterday. I was too busy. Let's head down there and get our seat, and we'll go from there. And we just arrived. So I'm gonna go pay for it, and then I'll show you guys the seat. So I just got the seat back, And looking good. What happened? Nothing happened. So we're good to go. Let's head back to the shop. I already got the seat belts, the airbag module, and start installing everything. Much better with the seat. Haven't plugged it in yet, so it doesn't work yet. Because I still gotta remove it to install the seat belt. Drives good though. Pretty quick. 2.0 turbo. Yeah, nice car overall. I like it. I just got the parts for my Alfa Romeo, so we could start working on it. Check this out. So they pretty much sent me half of the car, 2 new doors and a quarter. Fortunately, they don't sell separate, so they sell the whole side. So, oh well, I guess we got the whole side of the vehicle. So for now, we're gonna end the video here. Stay tuned for part 2. In part 2, we'll start taking everything apart and start replacing all the new parts. So it should be a fun video. So stay tuned for that. So for now, thank you guys once again for watching. If you guys are new to this channel and you guys enjoy this kind of content, you know what to do. Don't forget to like, subscribe, and I'll see you guys in part 2. До свидания!